What's good with y'all, man? So, y'all need a defense that can stop the run in the backfield, be able to play lockdown coverage while still being able to send the heat at your opponent. Okay, I got the perfect defense just for you.
Motherfucker, I've been mortified, 45, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my niggas die. Knock you off a base with a bat when them niggas slide. Homicide, genocide, televised, emphasize, perpetuating war. Tell that nigga he gon' pick a side. Hood ties from hood lines, now niggas doing dope lines. I'm running to the cops, that's a bitch, nigga exercise.
Yeah, man. So this will be episode 1 of a 5-part series on getting better at Madden, and what's a better way to start than on defense? I'll be in the nickel over out of the 46 defense, and the first thing I want to do is set the plays cover 6 and cover 9 in my audibles. Then I want to change my auto alignment to base and turn on the match coverage here. The play I'll be coming out in is going to be the overload blitz. So first things first, run defense. When I come out on defense, I would either audible to the cover 6 or the cover 9, depending on scenario. These are basically cover 4 on one side and cover 2 on the other side. 4 plus 2 is 6, giving you a cover 6, and cover 9 is just 6 flipped. So the reason cover 4 is good against the inside run is because the safeties are inside of the run fit. And on the other hand, cover 2 is good against the outside runs because the cornerbacks are inside the run fit. Now, cover 6 is the best of both worlds. I get the cover 2 cornerback inside the run fit and the cover 4 safety. The setup is simple. You want to pinch the defense, which is RB, left stick down, crash out, which is left on the D-pad, right stick up. Then you want to show blitz, which is Y, then left stick to the left. From here, you want to take the weak side linebacker and you want to stand right here between the 2 D tackles. You'll shoot A gap for a dive and you'll shoot B gap for stretches. And either you or the defensive tackle should come in free. Once again, audible to cover 6, pinch defense, crash out, show blitz, stand here. And this time I came in free. Now this is what it looks like against an inside run. It's the exact same setup. Stand here, shoot in the backfield, and I like to dive. Once again, take a look here. This is very consistent. And there you go. All right, cool. So now that we got run defense out of the way, we can move over to pass defense. We're still going to come out in the overload blitz, and for offense, we're going to go up against a gun bunch since that's popular, and the play we'll do is deep corner. So we want to audible over to cover 6, and we want to make sure we have the cover 4 side on the bunch side. If done correctly, this outside corner should guard the top outside, this strong safety should guard the top inside, and then this nickel should guard the bottom outside, and this 3-rec hook guards the first route going inside. It creates a box of 4 defenders boxing 3 to give you a numbers advantage. Also, another good thing is over on this side, this is a soft squat, not a cloud flat. So me bringing my safeties down, I can't get hurt on the outside because a soft squat will match to anything going vertical. My job as a user is to take away as many reads as possible across the middle of the field. And over on this side, the defenders created a box the way I mentioned earlier, taking away these routes, especially these corner routes. Let's take a look at that again. Okay, same setup. I'll post the setup inside of the description box if you missed it. And right here, that inside quarter took away that post route, forcing a turnover, which is great. All right, guys, now here go a real big tip that a lot of people don't know. If you notice, I said I always come out in overload blitz, not the cover 6 or the cover 9. I'm going to show you what happens when you come out in the cover 6 or cover 9 against, let's say, a tight formation. So I'm going to pinch the defense, and if you notice the outside corners, look where they're aligned. Just remember that, okay? As you can see, they were far near the sideline. Now, if I come out in an overload blitz against a tight formation and I pinch the defense, look where the cornerbacks are. Things like this, like, good players really pay attention to it. So now they know if you're in man or if you're in zone, even with baseline on. So my way of getting around that is I come out in the overload blitz, especially against tight formations, audible to the cover 6 or cover 9. So cover 6, pinch defense. See, now they come in just like it was a man-to-man play. This isn't just gun tight. This is gun bunch here. Now, I came out in the cover 6 and look on the right side. I just press my defense. You see he's on the outside. This time I'm going to come out in man, then audible to cover 6, then I'm going to press. Look where he's at. So you have to pay attention to the small details, because good players, bro, they'll pick you apart for little mistakes like this. Like, I see this happen all the time, and it just gives me free touchdowns. On top of that, I feel like this positioning makes the match from cover 6 and cover 9 play even better. With that being said, that's not the only reason we like to come out in overload blitz, because we actually do use the overload blitz play. It's the exact same setup, and you can freestyle on what you want to do on the back end. You don't want to just sit back and match coverage the whole game. Sometimes you want to send heat, and this is how you do it. With this 5-man blitz, you will have the nickel coming in free, so you will want a pretty fast DB there at that position. As you can see there, the nickel came in free, untouched, and quarterback had to check the ball down for like -3 yards. Take a look here on the replay, you'll see that the nickel DB loops around the edge untouched. If I had a better, slightly faster user, I could have returned this back for 6. You can also generate heat while still playing zone. Here I'm going to try it in the Tampa 2. Mix up the cover 6 and cover 9 with these blitzes, and you will for sure be putting your opponent in the box. Okay, now you have a great base defense that can not only stop the run, but also generate pressure. But stay tuned for episode number 2, because I will be going over the top 5 things you need to become an elite passer on offense.